With the kids back in school, I'm ready for my favorite season of fall, but I've caught myself dreaming of coloring Christmas. Hey everybody, welcome to Shades of Color and Light. I'm Anne, and I've got something really different that I want to do today. The kids are gone to school. We had a great summer, but now I've shifted and I'm starting to think about something different. And guess what? It's Christmas. I searched the web and I decided I wanted to do some Christmas. Some Christmas coloring. I don't want to rush Christmas to get here. I don't want to rush the hustle and bustle of everything that is Christmas, but I really wanted to get started on some Christmas coloring. This book here by Creative Haven, Country Christmas Coloring Book, is brand new by Teresa Goodridge. It's brand new for 2019, and I wanted to just do a quick flip through of this book, talk about some things Christmas, some things art, some things art, and some things Christmas, some things coloring. But let's dive into this book here. One of the things that I loved about this book when I saw it online was that it was perforated so that the pages are going to tear out well, and nothing is more frustrating than when your pages don't rip out. I know for my girls that's one of the most frustrating things is they start tearing a coloring page and it kind of rips at the corner and it ruins what they've got going. So that's one of the things I loved about this book. And the second thing I really liked about this book, other than the coloring pages itself, was that as we move further into this book, there's white space on one side so that you're not coloring a picture and then right back to back you've got another picture. This way, if you find something that you really like and you color it well and you want to frame it or put it on a Christmas card, whatever you want to do, kind of any kind of craft or anything like that, you can do that because it's white on the background. So we're just going to look at some of these pictures here and try and decide which ones are our favorite. And this one I love here with this little snowman down here. And this is a really pretty scene with kind of like a country village. And again, that's something else that I really liked about this book was that you just get a real homey feel from the coloring pages. There's a good deal of difficulty, and you could also be a beginner when you use this. Now I like this one for the bird. I'm hoping that in the back of these pages we're going to find another one that's got a really nice bird specimen in it, and I'm going to show you what I found. Now what type of bird I want to put in here. Oh, and I love this one. This is just a classic Christmas scene here with presents and this cute little kitty cat here. I really like this one. One of the things I find interesting is what catches the artist's eye, what catches your eye when you want to color a page. Because when I buy a coloring book like this, I'm not going to color every single page. And that's what I've found in some of the coloring books. I find my favorites, and then there's others that I just never want to color. Now, I really love coloring storefront scenes. I have several pages that I've colored with storefront scenes. My oldest daughter, actually my oldest and my youngest daughter, we all like coloring these type of scenes where there's shopping involved. Maybe that's the main reason we like it, is we like to shop. I really like that one. And this is darling also. I love this home, and I kind of love the way those windows look and the way she has done the greenery around there with the horses. But getting back to what I was saying, one thing that I find interesting is what catches the artist's eye and what makes you want to color this page over another page, which I really do like this page. Again, it's got this nice little storefront here with kids looking inside. and I think that it would be very homey. You've got some vintage looking gifts in there. And this is one I think that my youngest daughter would love to color. She's 6.5 years old, and I tell you what, she has a great sense of color and a great eye for color. Now she likes to use gel pens, glitter, especially if they're glitter. So she would do a picture like this entirely with glitter gel pens. So she doesn't always get the great shading, but it's the color choices she uses that I always find is very interesting. This one I really like. This one has the home sweet home, but I spend a lot of time as a mom, I spend a lot of time in the kitchen and making everything homey. Sometimes it starts in the kitchen. A lot of the smells that you would get around Christmas, the cinnamons, coffees, casseroles. I can just envision a very homey, wonderful day around a stove like this. We don't have a dog, but I think the dog is darling in this photo. As you're looking at these, you might decide that you want to get this book for yourself. It wasn't very expensive on Amazon. I believe it was under $6. And for 31 coloring sheets, that's a really good price for the quality of the paper. It's a somewhat of a thicker paper. If you wanted to do a mixed media, you would need to paint it, put a base coat down here if you wanted to use a watercolor. Now I have a similar sheet like this in one of my Debbie Maycomber Come Home to Colors, and I really love the look of that chair with the fireplace and the stockings. This scene really shows, you get the feeling of anticipation that everything's ready. The dog is looking for somebody to come in and fill these shoes and to start opening these presents. Little bird here, a few little birds. This is a scene bringing home the Christmas tree. Nice little setting there. This is a really sweet picture here of Yuletide Carolyn. I also like this for the amount of lanterns that's in here. I think that some little windows there in that house, you could really add some sparkle and get a chance to use your skills at creating light that is going to be streaming out. Again, I did that in, I think, my first Debbie Maycomber Come Home to Coloring sheet. At least one, maybe two, I've done some lantern work, and using the gel pens, using the bronze colors and the different sparkle and glitter that's in the glittering gel pens, you can really get a look of metal. Something else you might want to try using, it's called a burnishing pencil, and what you're going to do with your colored pencils is you're going to go over top of it, and it does just what it says. It burnishes the colored pencil to make it look like it's a metal. It's, again, not a very expensive tool that you might add to your coloring toolkit. Boy, I really like this one here. A lot of colors in this one here that I can see. A lot of the greens. I can put a lot of the reds in. I think it would be fun trying to see all of the different shades and variations of the greens that you could get into the wreaths and the trees here. And this is a very cute puppy. It's got a very special boxed gift there, and it's got 2 X's, kisses, kisses. So maybe somebody would be getting some jewelry. At least that's what I would hope out of this. But this again is, I like this page because it's very symmetrical from side to side. And I'm a person that loves symmetry when I'm coloring. Again, we could do some nice lantern work here. I like that one. Oh wow. Okay, so we've got a list to Santa here. We've got some sort of drink in here, some sort of little snowman drink. That might be kind of fun to decide what kind of drink you want. We've got cookies. We've got spices here. This is for Rudolph. So we've got some very nice drink for Santa there, whether that's milk, chocolate milk, or a hot toddy, something that Santa might enjoy. We'll have to wait and see what we color in for that. But this is also a very darling page. Very whimsical. And then we're back to a cottage setting, where they have gone out into the woods and picked a beautiful Christmas tree and are bringing that home. Okay, now here's where we have the birds. We've got two nice birds. Now, I'm not sure if the way they've styled those, they look too much like a blue jay or a cardinal. If I wanted to color them, what I really want to color right now, it's called an eastern bluebird. And out of the blue, no pun intended, I saw one of these birds and I had no idea what it was. It's not a bird that I see around here very often. And I looked online and it was called an eastern bluebird. Eastern bluebird, that's kind of hard to say. But they're very gorgeous. They've got this orange breast here and they've got these beautiful blue colors. And the baby bluebird, the eastern bluebird, it's kind of grayish and black and it's got speckles all over it. And that's how I knew that I had seen a male and a baby. I'm hoping they come back, but that's what I really want to color. And here, oh, this would be really gorgeous, wouldn't it? I can just picture a home that's got a stairway like that. If they probably don't put real candles in there, now we can get the battery operated candles. That would be as gorgeous as well, so that the puppy didn't knock them over. But just to see if we could get some of the twinkle inside those lights and capture this gorgeous moment. Now, something on this page right here, one of my biggest tips that I can give you is before you start any coloring page is to photocopy it. That way, if you get started and you don't like your color scheme, you've got a copy, and then you can always recopy that onto some thicker cardstock if you wanted to use something a little thicker than card paper. But I've had it happen before where I've got started. One time I'm thinking of a mandala. I got started and I was just kind of haphazardly using colors as I pulled them out, and it just started to look terrible. The colors didn't look good together, so I scrapped it. Luckily, I had taken a photocopy of it and I started over with more of a color scheme, blues, purples, things that look good together, and I tried not to throw in colors that wouldn't. So this page I would actually love to see colored a couple different kind of ways. I would love to see this colored as like a white Christmas. Maybe the Christmas tree itself would be white, and the rest of this would be just white and like cinnamon browns and some green added in there, but mainly white, a white Christmas. And then I would also like to see it more traditional. And if you really wanted to go crazy, well, you could make this a pink Christmas tree. They make those right now, pink sparkly or a silver sparkly tree, something kind of crazy. Actually, with the white Christmas, silver wouldn't be a bad idea in this. So this one here is a real, that's a real one of my top choices right there. I don't normally like to color people inside my coloring sheets. I got a little fly in here that's buzzing around. We'll see if we can keep him out of my picture. And I like this. There's a train rolling in who knows who it will bring. There's definitely a snowman waiting. Love this, beautiful and interesting. You'll have to tell me in the comments which one of these pages that you will be trying for the first time. And you will have to let me know which page is your favorite. Oh, and here's some horses. And again, I'm not a real people or animal colorer, but I know those of you out there are, and you would definitely enjoy this page. Actually, my daughter, again, would probably like this, and she would probably do a very rainbow mane and make this kind of her own. If she does that, maybe I'll post that up there. If you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I love to see new subscribers and to know where you're at in the world. I love this one. My mom's a collector of teddy bears. Along her stairway, she's got a teddy bear on each stair. She would probably love that one. And this one's a puppy being very patient, waiting for Santa to come eat his cookies. This is a very homey picture too. This would be a beautiful way to welcome somebody into your home. I haven't decorated a banister in a while. I used to, and I just haven't done that in a while. It might be something that I do this year. So Christmas doesn't have to be all about the hustle and bustle, and that's part of the reason that I want to color. I want to relax and enjoy the season and the moment. And I can enjoy letting it snow, watching the snow fly outside when I'm nice and cozy inside. Got a cup of coffee or hot chocolate. Got a great recipe for white hot chocolate. If you want to hop over to my daughter's YouTube channel called Made from Scratch, she's got a video on there with 4 videos. And you might find the white hot chocolate is very easy to make with just some milk and white chocolate chips, and sometimes I've been known to add caramel creamer or cinnamon creamer into the pot, and it is delicious. Very easy to make. Almost as easy as hitting the button for a Keurig machine. And then here we go. This might be something too. I love this basket. I absolutely love that. Boy, and this would be really challenging to see if you could get this basket to be dramatic and unusual and really cool looking with all the fun things inside there. I'd love to get that gift basket. Oh, and then here we go. We've got some free-range geese, ducks or geese walking around outside. I don't think these are the kind that are just for decoration. They seem to be like they might be some geese roaming around. Whether that's a duck or a goose, I don't know, but somebody out there will probably tell me. That'd be great. I'd love to hear which one that you think that is. And then here we go. We've got the last page. We've got the great view of Santa Claus over the city. And then look, there's some kids out here. They don't really seem to be aware that Santa is up there, do they? There you have it. Oh, and then here is the picture. Those were cardinals. I thought they looked a little bit too much like a cardinal for me to change them up. But one of the other things I liked about this book was they didn't show you too many samples of already colored pictures. And let's see, so we've got that one, and I think there was another one at the beginning. Let me flip over here. Okay, so just the one with the snowman. And personally, I love that. I don't like to see too many examples already colored, you know, in my coloring book. I feel then that tends to be I don't know, what you would try and copy or mimic, because it seems like it's the style of the book. So I love that there's only, let's see what's on the cover, one other style. So that gives me a lot of creative license in this book. So I really enjoyed spending this time looking through this Country Christmas by Teresa Goodridge, and I hope you did too. And go ahead and give me some comments. Love to hear them. Have a great day, everyone.